What's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're going to be playing some Hasty Gruul. This has always been a favorite on the channel, and today we're taking inspiration from a deck we found from a user, MTG DVD. We featured some of his stuff before. This should be a lot of fun and fast, so let's hop into it. Starting with some Torture Tower. Yeah, I know this isn't Haste or whatever, but we got to have some removal on the deck, right? We do have Defend the Rider, which has proven itself to be pretty good in a couple other decks we built, so we love having that. And then Llanowar Elves to help us cast some of other stuff and maybe even cast things and leave up Defend the Rider, honestly. Frenzied Baloth. This is cool. It makes other things not be countered. It has Trample. It has Haste. It's kind of doing everything we want to do. Heritage Reclamation. Now, DVD didn't have these in his list, but we are playing them just so there's some artifact enchantment removal. We'll see. If it's not necessary, we might just go all in on creatures by the end of the video. We do have some Intrepid Paleontologist that also helps with our mana and some graveyard stuff, as well as Scavenging Ooze to help deal with graveyard things. We do have Wildfire Wickerfolk, and we almost are never going to get to Delirium with this in all actuality. This is mostly here so that we can just have another 3-power haste creature. Speaking of which, we have Screaming Nemesis, one of the most popular 3-power haste creatures in Standard. And then we get to the real meat and potatoes of the deck. The Ouroboros, getting to put counters on all these things, especially if you've already done haste damage, haste damage, haste damage, and then you play this, it's like, great. Don't even have to do that much work. Even just a couple of points is going to be good enough. But also, we have a lot on Elena, so this can also juice up those other creatures that have already dealt damage that have come out before it. So lots of ways to finish the game off here with just big damage, in addition to being very fast. So yeah, this one's straightforward. But if it's your jam, don't forget at the end of the video, there'll be a link to take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, where you can download this and have some fun. But also, you should be saving money buying Magic over at Tales of Adventure. It's TOAMagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON, D-R-A-G-N. It'll save you 5% on whatever you get. Go save money. Keep your prices down on Magic. In the meantime, let's go play some games and see how fast these Hasty Gruul creatures can get the job done. We're going to keep it, but this is a little bit of a tough hand because we only have, I think, 2 or 3 ridge lines. Most of our lands come into play on tap, so we would have liked to have seen that for sure. Okay, that'll help things a little bit here. And what we'll do early is I'd rather just play Wickerfolk and then have these that are guaranteed haste later on, if at all possible. So let's see if they counter that, which they very well might. Let's go ahead and play this. Since you don't appear to be countering anything. Oh, now we're going to deal with the Wickerfolk? Sure. We weren't going to do anything about it anyway, so it's not like it matters that much. Oh, just in the Flood Moth. That could have been worse, I guess. Okay, this is where it gets kind of interesting. So we can... I still want to play this tapped, even though it means we don't get to attack with 1 point worth of creatures. Just in case something happens, because I don't know what they're doing here. So let's go ahead and play Frenzied Baloth. Oh no, Arena! I wanted to play a Wildfire Wickerfolk behind that on this turn. Oh well, I mean, we can't not do it now. I should have manually tapped my Llanowar Elves. I knew better. I knew better. Alright, I guess we didn't get punished too bad. All they had was Into the Flood Moth, so that's fine. Definitely could have been worse. Gosh dang it. Alright. What you got for us, opponent? Nothing, apparently. Okay, then. Yeah, okay, sure. Maybe. Definitely need more lands, but this is a start. Like, this does stuff. There are some weird times, though, where just situation like that, where I'm tempted to just play 1 Defend the Rider just to make the 1/1 token and be more aggressive. Which, I don't know, maybe there's a world where I'm supposed to be, honestly. This is tough. They could shelter to get rid of one of these. I could kill their thing if I found a land. Alright. I guess we gotta stay aggressive, right? That's what we're here to do. And they'll at least likely be inclined to deal with one of our creatures than to play something new, I would imagine. Or not. They're just going to play a life creature duo, sure. Why not? All right. Here, what are you going to do with a black-white deck here? I think I just want to play Scavenging Ooze and leave up the option for Rider or Torch, depending on what they do. They're already at 6, though. So if they just, like, Day of Judgment, we'll just defend the Rider. If not, then we just kill a creature, I guess. I don't want to do anything here. I'll just let them gain some life. It's fine. Like, don't love myself for it, but it's okay. So we let them go to 11, then what happens? Let me think about this. This dude can sack something else to surveil. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Because I'd rather kill that than the rabbits or something. Wow, opponent's still being aggressive here. That's kind of crazy. Okay, let me think about this. If I just make a 1/1 and then kill that, we get to attack for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, they'll block the 1 anyway. Yeah, it's no good. Alright, let's just get rid of this. If they want to surveil something, so be it. Or sack and surveil, I should say. Alright. Okay, that's not bad. I think we're still best off holding on to that. I mean, they might sweep the board because they're likely playing Raise the Pass and stuff anyway. Wow, opponent just took it and went to 3? Jeez. Alright. Well, I guess they're planning on gaining a bunch of life here then. Or something. Okay, Bartolome, that's part of a combo. Another creature? Okay, so now they're leaving creatures back. Alright. That's cute, but probably not going to help us in this scenario. Alright, I mean, we're attacking. I mean, take your pick how you want to deal with this. So they would still take 3, 4. And as it stands, we kill one thing. I'm almost wondering if this is worth it, actually. We get to leave them with just, let's say, Sanctifier. I have a feeling they're going to get stuff back into play here, which is the thing. So I'm just trying to decide... Is it worth it to try to keep Scavenging Ooze or not here? Man, I don't know if there's a way we win here is the problem. Truly, I don't know. So I guess keeping this protects something is fine. I just don't know what we're protecting is the issue. Like, is it better to keep the Wicker Folk? I guess it's better to keep Scavenging Ooze. I assume they're going to just raise the past anyway, and none of this matters. Oh, are they not? I mean, I guess they could and then just get it all back anyway. I guess it's all fine. Whoa, so they're going to take 6 anyway? Opponent, no! This is the second time in the past 4 days that this has happened. I think y'all have seen it on another video, where opponents do not understand how trample works. Now, I went through all that thinking to just try to save the Scavenging Ooze, like, well, in case they don't have a Raise the Pass. The problem is I wasn't planning on the opponent sacrificing the blocker for the Trampler. If there is no blocker in front of the Trampler attempts to deal lethal, which happens to be 0, to the defender, and then the rest still goes to the player. So, in this case, they still took a full 6 and died. And I would bet any amount of money they had a Raise the Past in hand, which means they would have got at least another 1, 2, 3. They would have got another 6 life off of those, and they're still in the ball game. I mean, they would have been at whatever 3, 4. So they've been at 2, gain 6. They're at 8, but like still, we're in a ball game. Like, yeah, crazy scenario to end that game on. Man, that's a lot of mountains we drew. This is one we should get rid of, but I'm gonna keep it just to see if like we can draw something reasonable after the Wicker Folk, and then just go 4 mana thing, and see if it matters. Llanowar Elf would be sick here. Oh, it's not. All right, put this in a play tapped. So I guess the plan is Wicker Folk into Screaming Nemesis. I mean, I might as well attack. I don't feel like we're going to get a good block there, no matter what we do. If we're lucky, they Shelter by Ghost that, and then they don't have it for our Screaming Nemesis, which would be pretty spiffy. It looks like they might be thinking about it. Nope, they had another Essence Channeler. That's way worse for us. All right. Yeah, I would have liked to have them just commit to getting rid of our Screaming Nemesis, but they did not. So this is just going to come down to, do they have Shelter or no here? No attacks. If they do, it's game over, I'm pretty sure. Alright, that's not so bad, all things considered. I mean, we still have a turn or two here we can goof around with. Seven, 8, 9. If they put 5 counters on the... 4 counters on the Healer's Hawk. What are we going to be at? We're going to be at 7. No, we're going to be at 5. So they'd actually have exactly enough to kill us. Yep, don't think we have it, honestly. Because I need to kill them so they couldn't gain any more life. But I think what I have to do here is actually block this Channeler, deal the damage to the Healer's Hawk. And then we're still dead. Yeah, we don't have any out here. All right. Needed a Llanowar Elf that game. Ooh, okay, sure. Let's try it. Not usually what we'd be looking for, but I'm kind of okay with this. Spyglass Siren. Then I guess we play Paleontologist, expecting it not to survive. And then we could play Scavenging Ooze with protection, and then maybe some type of Alana and Elena situation. Might be our game plan. And we'll just see what happens. Alright, well, they're not immediately making us sacrifice anything or whatever, so that's good. Winter is in the deck. What? Artifact Control of Ward page. Okay, that's cool, I guess. And then you're going to make your artifact live and attack? Oh, no, you're just going to station. Okay, well, I guess I'll... Oh, wait. We're just still in the attack step, huh? Yeah, that's a dude. You got it. I wish that Defend the Rider token flew. It looks like it's flying on some type of winged animal in the picture. It always makes me think it flies when I know damn well it doesn't fly. Alright, let's go here. And I might as well try to trade, right? This has got to get to 9. Alright. Spyglass Siren, sure. Do your thing. What is Lazav? Alright, cool. Whatever. No lies. I kind of want to see what the opponent was cooking up. Because you had Winter and Lazav. Like, they're working on something crazy. Like, this looks cool. If y'all know what the deck is, hop in the Discord and share it. Because this is neat. Well, this will be interesting. This is just how many dudes you want to attempt to kill. First one gone. Oh, they didn't have anything for him. Surprise. That dude. Okay, I haven't played against one of those decks in a minute, so this is kind of interesting. Yeah, let's just do this. And then if our stuff lives, we can Paleontologist or Ouroboros. I don't think we're going to get to, but the thought is nice. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky. You never know. They might just play another Planisphere here. Nah, no such luck. All right. Untap land, please. That would help. Hey, that was like the next best thing. Got to take a point for it, but that's fine. Oh, no, we don't even have to take a point for it. That's all the better. All right, there's a Vivi. All right, let's go here and here. Put counters on things. And I'm just going to attack for lots many. Like, if you have it and you just kill me from 16, then I just deserve to die, I guess. Like, they have a bunch of cards in hand, so, I mean, anything can happen here. So, I mean, there's a good chance we are dead. But at best, I'll leave back an Ouroboros. I knew the risk here. All right, Vivi's going to double grow. Sure. Oh, they already used the mana off of her, though? All right, cool. All right, we're at 14. You only have to cast, what, 4 spells? Yep, and that'll do it. Oh, wait. Does it do it? Yeah, that's 13. All right, cool. GG's. Let's mulligan, because there's no chance we're keeping that hand. All right, let's get rid of one of those. Put this in tapped, and then we'll just see what the rest of this is working with. Let's go... I think I'm willing to just take 2 here. All right. And then here, we'll go ahead and play one of these, since it also can't be countered. Frenzy Baloth is pretty rough on the mono blue decks. Yeah, that's literally it. Like, if the bulk of their plan was going to be counter our creatures, their deck doesn't even do anything. And the fact that we had double defend the rider, I mean, even if they played blockers, we're like, okay, cool, we're just going to keep attacking. We're on the draw, and this hand is all about Ouroboros. That's probably bad for us, but let's find out. Let's prove it to ourselves. Ugh, gross. Alright. Well, we're probably going to get half our deck milled. Actually, I mean, I guess we have ways to get rid of that, but let's see what happens. Would you like to kill a paleontologist? Looks like the answer is going to be yes. If so, I think then we just play Scavenging Ooze. The fact that they're even looking at this stuff to make a decision, I think we still... Scavenging Ooze here, if they don't kill paleontologist, I want to play another paleontologist so that I can Ouroboros and protect that later. Alright, that's fine. So it didn't go the way we wanted. I think here we just go Scavenging Ooze. Pass the turn. I could have went Paleontologist there to try to protect the Ouroboros, but we have 2 now, so I'm less concerned about it. Not saying not concerned, but less concerned. Also, if they mill stuff here, they're kind of fueling our Scavenging Ooze, which is cool. But they might be trying to get rid of Ooze as well. Nope. Not here. What are the odds I could find another untapped land? That would be nice. Or a creature land would probably be even better. All right, I'm going to take a point because I don't think our life total obviously is going to be how we lose here. So points of life don't really matter. I mean, I guess technically they could, but I would assume they don't. Let's see. If we do this, we can protect the thing and then try to Ouroboros or Halana next turn. Sure. Could have gotten away with playing Paleontologist the previous turn, and then I could have saved one of these and would have been pretty good as well. But here, even just saving Scavenging Ooze is probably quality. Oh, a Dark Confidant, you say? That's not bad. I don't hate that plan. I'm going to add green. And then I guess cast Ouroboros. And kind of, if they counter, they counter. Yeah, sure, that's fine. We can live with that. All right, go attacking. I'm assuming they're going to try to sweep in mill half here. Yeah, hit them for the big damage. That's what we wanted to see. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Hell yeah. Now I just need to draw an untapped green source. Still wouldn't be enough, though. I'd only be able to get it up to 1, 2, 3, 4, to 7. All right, let's save our Deuter. Man, you know, that's the first time I've had an opponent take real damage from a Dark Confidant, and I don't know how long. My opponents always draw, like, lands and stuff. Oh, what a sick rip. And it has the bonus one because they filled up our graveyard. Gross. Excellent. Thank you, opponent. Thank you. We'll get rid of that guy from your yard. I'll get rid of a creature from my yard. Doesn't even matter which one. And that's going to get us there. One more point than we needed. Yeah, this is one of those examples where patience paid off, right? At any point there, if I tap out, I can't save a creature and I'm probably dead. But playing it the way I did, I was able to protect the Scavenging Ooze. Coincidentally, we're playing haste creatures, which also help. So, you know, there was that. But yeah, we'll take those. All right, let's go. I think I'm just going to play this. All right, and then we're going to go Wicker Folk into a Llanowar and a Taxis. I guess you slow down my hasty stuff, but still gonna do it because we're gonna do this. Man, I wish I had a land because I could just torch my own creature and they wouldn't be able to gain life. That would be awesome. All right, let's see what happens. Start cage here? No, it's a stock up. All right, cool. So now we just need to draw Defend the Rider and we're all set, right? That's the game plan? Ooh, Ouroboros, you're close. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite, but damn close. I will say that. I'm going to assume, rightfully or wrongfully, there is a Day of Judgment. So let's just attack. In the turn. Man, a Defend the Rider would have been so good. Oh, wait. Are we still going to be able to get there? If we draw an untapped land, we can. Alright. No, because I'll still gain... Oh, no. Okay, here. Here's the deal. Alright. Shoot our own creature for 2. So they can't gain life. And if we draw an untapped land, we will put a counter on the... Oh, no! We didn't! Ah, that sucks. Oh, that's so bad. All right, I mean, we do it, I guess. That hurts. That hurts so much. I mean, yeah, if you got it. I mean, I guess they had Day of Judgment. They would have done it last turn, though, you know? I guess we could also found another torch there. Man, we actually had a lot of outs. All right, get lost. You got it. You got another one, I guess? Nope. All right, still got there. Didn't matter. That randomly feels good. Beating a deck that has double authorities consoles when you have haste creatures and they star cage 3 dudes. I'll take that. I'm going to keep this, even though we can't really do what we want to do with it. I think it's mostly fine. And if they were playing some type of graveyard... Oh, okay, well, we drew that. That changes things. I would say if we were to play against graveyard stuff or whatever, we would still have some options, so it wouldn't have been bad. All right, opponent, what you thinking about? But if it looks like they're playing colors that are going to have a fair amount of spot removal, we won't want to run out our graveyard stuff too quick till we figure out what they're doing. Okay, they're not doing graveyard things, so never mind. Interesting, but they kept mana open here. All right. So let's go Paleontologist. You'll probably bounce that because you're probably leaving up into the Flood Maw, I'd imagine. Or Torch, I guess, is also possible if they're 3 colors. Yeah, it's fine. Flood Maw doesn't really bother us. We got what we needed out of that turn. Now we're just worried about what are they going to do the rest of the way here. Because they could very well, like, put this on there, play the ship. What is this? Turn creature event. If it was tapped, create a map token. All right. Are they playing like a weird tempo deck? They're just playing a bunch of bounce effects? That's going to be annoying with haste creatures, but I mean, I guess having haste creatures also negates some of that to some extent. So, sure, I guess. Weird situation, but I don't hate it. Would you like to counter, my friend? Then I would like to attack. I'm assuming you're going to play some type of bounce spell here. And then I'm going to have to defend the rider. Yep. So one downside about playing cards such as that, and where you get to reveal the top of your library, is I now know that card exists. And now I imagine this is going to put a little pressure on the opponents, because now they're going to have to just try to bounce everything. It's going to be hasty, and we're going to have extra mana for like Scavenging Ooze, though there's nothing in the yard yet. Is this the one whenever you... Oh, that's why. Huh. So they're just trying to get a bunch of maps so they could infinite explore with that thing. That's a neat idea. I don't hate it. Alright, well, sure, I guess. Get in there with these two. Like, I'm down to trade if you are. Alright. And then with that being the situation, I'm going to go and just play Scavenging Ooze. So if they do decide to grow their Cancel, we will actually be able to, hopefully, fight it at a reasonable size with Scavenging Ooze. If we can get around all their bounce effects or whatever. And don't forget, we do have our creature land that we can activate as well, which gives something an extra +2. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Alright. So opponent's down to just one unknown card. I don't feel too bad about that, all things considered. They still only have one creature in the yard, and we have one creature. Okay. Which, to be fair, is also kind of part of the fun when you're dealing with the opponent blocking is that them blocking actually fuels our scavenging ooze. Which is kind of silly, but also pretty good. Oh, that's real nice to have here. Wasn't planning on drawing that, actually. Huh. Do I have the mana for that? I have one creature in my graveyard. So I can make... So basically, I'm sacrificing the scavenging ooze here is what's happening. But I think it's worth it. Yeah. Alright. It was fun while it lasted, Mr. Ooze. I'm not committing anything till they commit something. I'm willing to give up the scavenging ooze here. That's fine by me. Now, their hand could just be another cancel or whatever, which is totally believable. But they're at 9 now, and we have lethal on the battlefield. So they have to play this and oh, that's not even the one that makes the creature. That just lets you go get 2 lands. Yeah, they're just dead. Unless they have, like, I don't know, the pirate in hand. I think the only damage we took was 2 attacks from the pirate and from this thing and damage from deserts. I think that's it. Yep, that's even better. Everybody's in. Alright, cool. Easy peasy. I'm going to keep this, but man, with 3 of the 4 mana things in our hand, this feels not great. Fortunately, the rest of the deck is pretty cheap to cast. But doesn't matter if that's what you're drawing. Come on, 2 mana duders. 2 mana duders back to back wouldn't even be the worst here. Zealot, sure. Alright, let's play this tapped. We're not going to attack with Llanowar Elf anyway. Sweet, that didn't suck, I guess. I mean, obviously they can get that back later. If they're playing anything like this, it's going to be raise the pass and all that good stuff. Gonna kill Llanowar Elf. What is this guy? Whenever another creature you control or if you control it dies. Huh. I guess I didn't know that was a magic card. I do now. Alright. I mean, I'm assuming they have a kill spell, but it's fine. Probably one of the ones where you sacrifice something, kill a creature. Which is sad because it's sorcery speed, but next turn we can protect the creature, and then we try to go off with Lana or a Boroid. I mean, obviously. Okay, sure. We'll take some damage. Ooh, so is it better to... Yeah, let's Alana and Alena here, actually. Because we can give Ouroboros haste next turn. We can actually stack them to where we pump with Alana Lena first, and then put the counters from Ouroboros, which is great. Now it's just, what is the opponent going to do here? That's a sweet mountain, honestly. From the Jurassic Park thing. What is this guy? When this creature enters, until in a turn, another target creature control gets +2/+0, and then when it dies, you return it. Alright. Yeah, there's always some version of that card. Yeah, do your thing, man. Bash for 4. Actually, what's wild here is if we get an untapped land, we would be able to play Ouroboros and have protection, and I think that's lethal. And a Sephiroth. Okay, well now they can block with Sephiroth, so that won't be a thing. Whoa, why not sack this guy? Oh, because you get it back, obviously. Feels like a lot of work for not a lot of bonus, but okay. And they could have just attacked us for 4. Yeah. All right. Sure, man. Like I don't know what's going on right now. All right, cool. Worked for me, I guess. They did gain some extra life, so let's put... Okay, so Halana Lena gets counters. We get to pump the Ouroboros. I think we want Ouroboros' power, though, to be bigger first. So that everything... Because we get to make that a 3, then everything gets +3. Versus if you do it the other way, everything gets +1. Yeah, we want it like this. All right. And then that's 13, 18. Yeah, so they have to block. Like, they for real don't have a choice, so they're just dead. Oh, you know what? Had they... Oh, I messed up. Because... What are they going to be at? At 7? No, we would have put them to 1. I was thinking, since they were tapped out during their end step, I could have made the 1/1 that would have gotten 4 counters, 5 counters here. But doesn't really matter because we still wouldn't have killed them. Could have been bad though. I almost missed a situation. Do we just keep the Ouroboros? Yeah, sure. You got it. Excellent work. Excellent work. And now we will do it as such. Oh, why did it... Oh, I can't give the other thing haste, obviously. All right. Fair enough. All right, we're at 12. I'm assuming... I don't even know what you do here. Raise the pass? Only get you 2 creatures? Doesn't even... Yeah, get you 2... 1 thing? Because it's cost 2 or less, not power. And if they don't kill Halana Lena, we have this. We also have a creature land. So, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be way short of cutting it, opponent. Everything's juiced up. Yeah, get in for $1 million. All right, pretty sure we have to keep this, right? Don't make the mistake of playing the Verge first, because it's actually not Greenland. I think we go ahead and get hasty guys in there first. Let's see what we can do. Now, there could be a Star Cage here, and if so, we may need to play around with this Heritage. Oh, no. What's funny is I'm actually a big fan of that card, so it's funny to see that show up here. I guess we go ahead and go with this. And attack. They actually want to trade and block. Makes me think they have another one, or they're just going to sweep the board here. Which if you do, that's unfortunate when we're holding a Defend the Rider, but we'll see. You never know what's about to happen. Okay, split up. That does hurt. Again, we could have played more conservatively, but I don't know how well that would have benefited us. Alright, end the turn. Yeah, it's weird when I see decks with, like, creatures and sweepers and other stuff. I'm like, what are we doing? Alright, I guess we'll attempt to remove a creature from their graveyard. And we'll just take our turn. I want to leave up Defend the Rider kind of as long as we can here. Let's go ahead and attack, see what how the opponent feels about this. Alright. I was checking to see if they were going to do something, but we're kind of caught in a weird game of chicken here. I guess I'll go ahead and play this. I could have got another point, maybe 2 in there. Alright, end the turn. Assuming there's another sweeper here of some kind. which might have been the setup. But we'll see. Yeah, there's another split up. That's what I thought. Let's protect this guy. Alright. Then go to our graveyard. Get rid of this guy. That's good for later. Can we do 4, 5, 6, 7? That puts the opponent down to 2? I mean, I guess it's worth it. Let's get rid of this. Too bad I couldn't have found a hasty creature here. That would have been real nice. Yeah, I could still leave up Heritage Reclamation if we do this. So why not? There are some corner case situations where they could, like, gain a point, then we can't finish them with the haster or whatever, so this is fine. Now another sweeper? No, Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Well, we have an answer for that. Not how I planned to use this, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We'd have been able to attack through anyway. Because we had our creature land, so we'd have been fine. Yep, activate up, get in there. Alright, survive double sweeper. That's good, right? So yeah, overall, this was actually pretty enjoyable. I didn't mind it too much. I think it's a tough spot, right? Because we're trying to be all-in aggressive. And I think there's an argument to be made for a Heritage Reclamation just being something like 2 Abrades, which I'll probably change at the end, just because you can use them against the landfall decks. You can actually use Abrades against stuff like Star Cage, which is a little bit of a problem for you. You can use it against the Simulacrum decks. Obviously, you won't have much for enchantments, but really artifacts are the bigger issue right now, and being able to pick off early opposing creatures. So I think if you make those changes, the rest will actually be pretty good. I mean, the haste creatures came in clutch. We used our creature lands. Obviously, Ouroboros and Helana Lena are good. So yeah, it's just a deck full of good pieces that just do what you want them to do. Can't really complain too much about it. Granted, it was only about 55-ish%, so there's that. So it's not going to like blow the doors off of anything, but you're going to have a good time playing it if this is your jam. But link will be in the description. Enjoy it. Don't forget, save some money over at Tales of Adventure. Go check them out. Use my code. And if you want to be part of our videos, become a member down below. Otherwise, just keep watching videos and watch them all the way through because it's always free and it always helps. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.